A soldier with a security clearance was stopped for speeding. Turns out he had 48 bombs in his car, as well as the blueprints for a Navy SEAL training facility and a bulletproof vest. The Columbus Dispatch in Columbus, Ohio, is reporting that an Indiana National Guardsman was arrested outside Columbus on New Year's Day after a state trooper found almost 50 bombs and blueprints for this Navy SEAL training facility inside of his car. His name is Andrew Scott Boguslawski, 43 years old. He also had a remote control device to detonate the bombs, according to the Madison County prosecutor. This is a guy who, Lewis, was a longtime member of the National Guard. He had a top secret clearance and did intelligence analysis. The trooper pulled him over. Everything was kind of a normal traffic stop, but at a certain point, the trooper noticed a piece of a gun kind of sticking out from underneath him, ordered him out of the car, called for backup, and then found these 48 bombs and these blueprints. We don't know what he may have been planning. He may have been planning something similar or worse to that Navy Yard shooting. This is very odd to me. The story is the story, right? We can kind of, these are the facts as we know them right now. But it's odd because after a black guy shot up the Navy Yard, right-wingers went nuts, Lewis, talking about how this was an anti-liberal, anti-military, we've got to get these progressive minorities out, when it was clearly a case of mental illness. Now it's a white guy with 48 bombs in the Midwest. The story gets relatively little coverage. Certainly there wasn't a violent act perpetrated. I understand the difference. But all of a sudden his politics don't matter. And it's, if anything, we're hearing from a few people. I got 2 emails like this saying this is part of those false flag setups to make the public afraid of veterans with guns and create a pretext to further curtail gun rights, which, as we know, there is no evidence for.
Yeah, well, like you said, anytime it's a white guy, it's a lone wolf, he's crazy. Anytime it's a Muslim or a black person, there's an agenda, right?
That's basically the narrative, yeah.
Yeah. It's incredible that this man did not have the, you have to assume mental illness. If this man is speeding while on his way to possibly do something like this with all these bombs in the car.
And certainly we don't know that he was actually on his way. It could have been just something he was kind of planning more broadly. We'll get more details, but every time a story like this happens, you really see significant bias among class, race, and religion and political orientation lines. And with every additional example, it becomes clearer and clearer.